All right, today we got Lee Multiverse.
I'm gonna tell you what I think is the most attractive thing about a man. Because looks, believe me, it takes you but far in the world. I was friends with this one guy, and at first I was not physically attracted to him at all. Like, I didn't have a sense of like me looking at him, I'm like, oh, like he looks good. Like, I never had that for him. And then one day he's driving me to the airport. I'm sitting in passenger and I'm like arguing with him with something. And like his calmness and his demeanor just like makes me so attractive to him. I don't even know what I was arguing about. I was just being ridiculous. If I'm being completely honest.
So often this happens, and so often guys fall for the bait, and they just can't understand why a girl would want to argue, but then not want you to argue. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there was a period in my life where I fell for this bait when I was far younger, and it never paid off. Ever to argue with a woman. The reason they try to argue might frustrate a lot of you, but this is the truth. They're trying to see if they can get some sort of reaction out of you. Here we go. Now we're back into, oh, they're playing games. They do this, of course, because they need to make sure that you can handle yourself. In some way, you can view it as they're checking for your superiority. People that have the superior position rarely feel the need to argue on a one-to-one basis. Why is this? Because they know they're right, and there's no point arguing with somebody that will never understand because they don't care to understand. It's not about the logic. It's about some sort of emotional principle or whatever that may be. Now, of course, that may sound bad, but this is just the nature of how it is. Even if you start thinking about the unwritten societal standards, what you'll find is that arguing is a taboo thing. Arguing is always seen as a bad thing, even though it has its place, purely because we live in a feminine world and arguing tends to lead to bad feelings, and there's no space in this society for bad feelings ever. It's all about this fake positivity, push positivity. At least that's what it was. Maybe it's just starting to turn around now after I don't know how many years of this false positivity thing, but this is brand new, starting pretty much now. Arguing is never useful unless it's for some sort of greater purpose. If you're having a debate with hundreds of thousands of people watching and you need to make a point to prove something or to stand for something or to have some semblance of conviction, then in that scenario, it could be worth arguing. Outside of those circumstances, arguing will always make you look bad in society. It just is what it is. As I've said, it might start to turn around a little bit, but you must understand that in this society right now, conviction is not seen as a good thing, principle is not understood, and being stubborn is something that's seen as a defect rather than a necessity. For all of these reasons, in social scenarios, people will always feel that arguing is unnecessary. Even though in so many scenarios, you'll see people that will voluntarily give their opinion as if their opinion has more weight than yours, and if you dare to argue in return, you will look like the bad person and they will get off scot-free. Likely because they're female or have some sort of perceived social status, but you get my point. Plenty of you guys have probably been in this position, and I'm explaining to you why this is. For the number of reasons I've mentioned, it'll come off as beta energy, and this is why I'm telling you once again, for the 100th time, nonchalance is the way to go. Being nonchalant is the only true indicator that you are abundant. There is no reason for you to argue points forever. What do you have to prove? Okay, your own life is evidence that you don't care about some sort of petty argument. This is the type of mentality you have to have. Hey guys, before we continue, I just want to quickly let you know that I do have a dating course available where I go over all the essential concepts of modern dating. Make sure to check it out. I put the link in the description for you. Let's get back to the video.
And he was just sitting there like ignoring me. And I'm like, okay. As this is happening, there's a car in front of us in the left lane. There's a huge truck in the middle. And then there's another car all the way in the right lane. That one car in the right lane swerved past the truck, didn't see the car on the left, smacked into them. And the guy in the driver's seat was just so calm, stopped us, grabbed me. I grabbed his arm. It was just like instantly calm after that. Needless to say, I fell in love with him right then and there. I started seeing that, like, his physical looks, it was actually a thing, but like his physical looks is not what got me attracted to him. I think men that are calm, that have a calm demeanor, that know how to remain calm in like heated situations, and like, I just love them.
This is a true protective instinct, of course, right? It has nothing to do with appearance. Oftentimes, good looks just makes guys more feminine. And this is what I've been telling a lot of people online for a number of years now. I'm not trying to claim that this singular girl making this statement automatically proves everything I'm saying. It only serves to add even more evidence, which, in my opinion, is a conclusive case. Looks for guys aren't necessarily the most important thing. The most important thing is how you carry yourself. How you carry yourself, of course, comes directly from your psychological well being. How you think manifests itself in your behavior. Plain and simple. You logically may not interpret this, but your subconscious mind can. This is why at times when you see somebody like a movie star, you interpret them as confident. Why do you interpret them as confident? Because of the way they carry themselves. They have thousands of people watching them every single day. Of course, they're super comfortable in public arenas, which gives them confidence. You, on the other hand, have probably never done public speaking in your life, or one time maybe in class in front of 30 people. This is nothing compared to thousands on a daily basis. Hopefully, you understand my point. If you want me to teach you how to maximize your psychological well being, make sure to check the link in the description below.